Hello, and welcome to today's session of Curse of Strahd. This is session number 23, and this is what the players see. Last we left off our adventurers. You walked through you started off by fighting? No, that was the session before. What did happen last session?
We started off in the little barn section.
Yeah.
Oh yes, you were all that way. Yeah. You were at the stables. You rushed off into the winery, walked up to the second floor of it, up a ramp, found a crazy-looking man with a bleeding staff that conjured blights and acted aggressive immediately, not wanting to communicate with you. Summoned a blight and escaped into the vineyard. Azim managing to chase him down and he dropped among the blights in the vineyard. After that, Irene jumped down too, and it kind of became a split fight where Irene and Azim were on one side and Etri was on the other side, with Ronan kind of in the middle, and eventually finding Etri, and a large fight with ravens involved, and all of these crazy forest folk and blights of all types appearing here and there and fighting you. And we ended up in a rather positive situation, but the fight was not over yet. But it did look very bad for a while there, and now it's looking better as some of the blights are asleep. We shall move back to... What do we have? Wizards of Wines. Winery. Can I not find it? There it is. Okay. Cheerios. And so we are indeed still mid-combat, which means that appropriate music should be playing there. And it is currently Irene's turn. You have some blights asleep near you. What do you wish to do?
Wow, I've forgotten everything about this place. Okay. There was a guy that I saw earlier. Did he take off? The one that was in the room with the barrels?
The room with the barrels.
Or did we get it?
I think you opened, you ran in here. You saw Etri fighting with Ronan as well here in these rooms. Don't know that anyone specifically escaped in this direction. I don't think so.
Okay. In that case, I guess I will just try to get rid of these sleepy blights.
And you would probably know that Etri is just on the other side of this wall.
Yeah, because I think I saw him before he went in there.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I will just... Sorry. I guess I will just Sacred Flame the little guy. The little blight.
Okay. Let's see.
So...
incapacitated creatures
They can't do a deck save, right?
It kind of feels like they can't do that.
I'll
Can't
post
take
it in here,
actions
but-
or reactions, but they can still. Because they sleep. I mean, I guess it makes them unconscious, which means unconscious is what I'm looking for. Yeah, they fail deck save, so you Sacred Flame one of them, and which one do you target?
Just the one that's right here, and that's kind of closest.
The closest. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it burns in holy flames and perishes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think that's my turn.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna stay there. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
move.
Okay.
Animetry.
Right. Oh, okay. I think that's still in
Oh.
initiative order. So.
Is there one hiding behind a tree? There's a sleepy one there.
I don't know where there's. Yeah, there is one hiding behind Etri, but that's all good. I don't see any of them conscious, so it's Etri's turn.
Cool.
What does Etri do? You have a very
Ooh,
conscious wild druid or forest folk in front of you.
Yes. Oh man. Alright. Boy, do I wish Intimidate was a skill that I chose. Instead, I chose Persuasion, which I have never used yet.
Aww.
That's okay.
You persuaded
I'm
me,
not good
Etri.
at talking. I'm just gonna stare this guy down, size him up, and stab him in the middle of the chest.
Okay, is that an aimed shot?
Yes.
Okay, 20 damage. Wow. I don't know that he was damaged before. I don't think so. So he's looking very rough at the moment. But
Right.
still standing.
With the rest of my turn, I'm gonna speak in Sylvan. You will die here, or you will leave. And that's it.
Oh
Alright.
shit.
Yes. Azim,
Oh. And look
You're-
at this dick.
you just killed a woman, and on the other side of you there is a group of these twig blights.
Azim is kind of he just as a fraction, like just wipe a little bit of the blood off my hands and shit.
Sure. You wipe.
Yeah, kind of wipes himself off, stands up and goes, "Okay, your turn." Turns around and uses steady aim and
Alright.
just attacks
Yeah.
this other guy.
3 more damage. Yeah, that's fine.
This session is gonna go completely different, guys.
Yeah, this
I
is.
can already tell.
This is the piercer session.
Big.
That's
Plus
advantage.
one more.
Yeah, that hits.
22. There we go. It was just taking its whole time. That is a total of 20 points of psychic damage.
20 points of psychic damage. Alright. Yeah, I don't necessarily know how you just stab most of them with one stab, but you do. They all line themselves up and you just get them all.
Yeah.
Lateral.
And most of them are
Holding
dead.
efficient, Sammy.
Yes. You skewer them. Alright, is that your turn? I guess that is, because that's all you
Yep.
can do.
Yep, I'm just stabbing this bastard. How's he looking?
The woman?
No, the blight.
Oh,
the woman.
there aren't many of them
Yeah.
left. There's like one blight left. You just skewered like
Most of them.
7 of them, and there were 8 of them there. And even the
Just,
one
like,
that
lean down and just
didn't
slash
die is injured by that.
Yeah, I'm looking at him, this little blight, and I'm going, oh, that's adorable.
So the wild man there is. Let's see here. Oh, what just happened? Okay, well, that just happened. What was it you dealt? 20 damage to that one. Okay. Okay.
23 damage.
23 damage. Oh yeah, exactly. That was why dealt even more. Yeah. So he's going to cast a spell. You need to make a dexterity saving throw. Deer or Ettrick. Okay, I think it's the 9, right? As he's casting.
It is a spell, yes.
Oh yeah, it is a spell, so you do have advantage on it. That's right. He's casting Earth Tremor, so that means you take no damage, and the area becomes difficult terrain, though the blight that is sleeping wakes up as it takes 6 damage. And so does this one. No, it would only do the room or where you are. And as you don't fall prone, you see him very scared, and he's going to run away from you. Are you taking an opportunity attack?
That doesn't look like a retreat, so yes.
Okay. That's 7 damage, and he is down.
9 damage.
9 damage even. Okay. Yeah, that one is a gunner. And then it is the one blight left fighting Azim. Is going to claw at you.
Oh,
No,
poor
wait.
buddy.
Yeah.
Poor buddy.
Misses. And then it is Ronan's turn.
I'll be running in here.
Yeah.
I see only
Hey,
one
Ronan.
light.
Yeah.
Hello. Are you okay down here? As I say that, I cast
yes.
Firebolt
Why?
at the blight.
Okay.
Quite fine.
10
actually
misses.
kind of
It's
enjoyable.
only one left, so you kind of you shoot at the pile of blights that are dead already. And,
Azim, you
This thing,
distracted
It is
me.
adorable.
Oh, is it
I
not
am
trying to kill
very
you?
distracting.
You are. Okay, well... you know what? It looks like you're doing good over here. I'll let you handle him, and that'll be my
Honestly,
turn.
feel free to like go around and just loot everybody else I get. Like I'm having fun just playing with this tiny idiot.
He is sort of cute, but... Yeah,
It's
no,
kind
it's
of
my
cute.
turn.
I'm
I don't know how everything goes.
Alright, and we go to Irene. What is Irene doing?
Well, this guy that's still sleeping is ready for some fires, I think. So I'm just
Sleeping
gonna
fires?
do the
Okay.
same thing to his friend. I'm gonna sacred flame him. It worked on the last one.
Oh boy, you're doing so much damage. Alright.
I know, and it's so unnecessary.
There's one less there. Okay, yeah. Both that are sleeping there are now singed by your sacred flames.
They are eternally sleeping.
Yes.
Awesome. And then I'll step over here. I don't think anyone else is around here, right?
Oh, you can.
Sorry,
there's a door here.
All right, well, I will open the door and look in.
Oh, is it closed?
Is it?
No.
Well, if it's not, then I just look in. Okay. Well,
Oh,
I don't
hello.
Is
think
the
it
whole
would be
wall
closed.
gone?
I don't know what's happening. There's a lot. Oh yeah, there is a wall missing.
Yeah, right. I need to draw in the wall. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's okay. Unless you have secrets in there.
No, it's just the wall between the corridor and the main room.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I step around.
There's a little bit missing over here too.
What's
Yes,
going
you're
on
right.
here?
I will
All
just.
sorts of walls
just-
that are gone.
Why is this there?
It's a spiraling staircase.
Oh, okay.
So you're just you see Etri fighting or Etri standing next to a sleeping blight.
Yeah,
My
she
dagger
steps.
is very bloody.
She steps to the door and looks impressed. It's like, wow, okay. I knew you could do it, and yet I'm still a bit surprised. Okay. And then there's this blight here, right? So I'm just kind of like watching that,
Yeah.
and I don't think I can really do anything. So I'm just gonna hang out
All right.
with Etri and the Blight.
Cool. Etri and the Blight. That sounds like a band.
It's a cool band name.
Yeah. What is Etri doing?
Doesn't this buddy? He's awake, right?
Oh, he is awake.
Yeah, come on.
Oh yeah. He's gonna do.
Fairness.
He's gonna do his thing.
Of course.
So he's gonna claw you and miss, and then it's your turn.
All right. Now that things have been established,
Yeah.
it's time for this little guy to go. Sorry, little bugger.
All right, steady aim. Yeah, that's a goner. All right. And that's your turn because that was steady aim. So Azim.
Okay. Alrighty. Steady aim. 12. And
You're
9 for the
missing.
top hit.
Damn.
12
Do
misses.
neither of those.
So
Damn, okay.
It's going to take its brave claws and retaliate.
Oh, that's disability, huh? Alrighty. No. Yeah, actually, my AC is 15.
Yeah, it is your AC. So you are dealt
That ain't good.
it's the 7 damage that you're dealt.
I think the door. Ow, you little bastard.
Yeah.
See, why are you not killing this thing?
And then
I'm trying. So tiny.
And then it is Alexander's turn. As you find yourself outside, finally reached the winery, and you were told of the back door into the winery that you have.
Oh, of course,
Finally found.
Alex was.
Alex,
Hey, this way is clear of twig blights. You can use that.
Well, you know, you run into the right person, they give you the directions.
Right.
So I will go 5, 10, 15. Is the door unlocked?
You try it and it's unlocked. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will slowly, stealthily sneak my way inside.
All right. Yeah, and let me just check. Is it? There would be light there, but I need to add a light source there for some reason. Because there are windows that would light up the interior. And that is not where the lights are, but instead... Do I have a light? There it is. You find yourself in a room where it seems that just realized I have nothing prepared. Well, I do, but let's see here. This room it has a dirty window that allows dim light to enter the room. Wine bottles are manufactured here as evidenced by the tools lying around. The wooden rack full of freshly blown glass bottles along the south wall, and hearth built into the southwest corner, and a barrel of sand standing next to it. You see a staircase descend underground, and between it and the rack of bottles stands a barred door.
A barred door?
Yeah.
Is it barred on my side?
Yeah.
Okay. If I put my ear against the door, do I hear anything?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize I still had whispers on.
Oh, yeah.
That's an 8.
You listen in, and let's see here. You would be hearing, even with not the best perception check, because it's not too far off away from the door. You can hear some mumbled talking and some possibly some sounds of battle, but mostly in a joking manner at the moment.
What? Okay, I will use my action to start unblocking the door.
Okay. Yeah. You start to do that, but yeah, you've used most of your turn there.
Yep, perfect.
Ronan, as this one blight is left and trying to kill Azim, what do you do?
You just kill it.
Well, if you don't want to kill it, I'm going to kill it, okay? I don't know why you're taking so long. And I'll cast Great Bonfire on it, because I don't trust my attack.
Okay.
And once I do this, I'm gonna uncast it right away, so that it doesn't burn the place down.
Okay. So yeah, you burn that last blight there, and there is a
Oh my
pile of dead blights there now.
It's like a
That
fire
guy
spawn
just
in Q1.
did not want to die.
And
I know, right?
for the sake of that, combat is over.
I like the idea that
Huzzah.
Ronan's instant create then dismiss of
It's just like
Great
in the
Bonfire.
blink of an eye, you see a
it's
giant
just like
flash
one
of
those
fire.
fires that spawns in mods and then just clips out of existence.
Exactly.
You know?
Well, should we meet up with the others?
We have initiative, Mr. DM.
Yeah, you're out of initiative. Yeah, and
Yep.
you can hear Alexander, a conversation from the other side of the
Do I
bar.
recognize
Are
the
you-
voices?
You're distracted currently, thinking that I mean maybe you're too excited or something, but it's hard to tell right now. You're too in the moment.
Okay, you just hear clanging from the other side of the door as somebody's trying to move around blockade bars on the other side of the door near you guys.
Sounds like
Hey,
somebody's
Dini.
trying to get in there.
Shit.
Yes.
Thank you.
For what?
For the
Wait.
assistance and getting me out of those vines.
Oh,
I don't do
well,
well when trapped. Except
thank
in
you.
prison, apparently.
Well, thank you for the brutal murder that followed that. It was great.
That's what I'm here for.
Awesome.
And I'm
We make a
going
good team.
to
Okay.
like rush down this way because I don't know if they're still dealing with people.
Fair.
Mhm.
I will follow.
He comes down the
As
stairs
G.
just to see me halfway through
It's
this
like
dead
frantic.
person's pocket. Oopsie.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. This is what it looks
Hello.
like. Actually, it's entirely what it looks like. I'm just gonna keep bleeding.
Listen, there's someone outside banging on this door.
Yup.
So I don't know if they can get in, but there is someone outside. Just throwing it out there.
Oh, are you
Outside.
stuck?
Thank
No, I'm
you.
not.
Or
I am stuck.
Yeah.
I'm good now. Thank you. I think I clipped through the wall.
Yeah.
There's some weird glitchy stuff happening.
Yeah.
Something about a fire clipping through something.
I'm gonna like. I noticed this exit, so I'm just gonna step out here
Uh-huh.
and kind of peek around the corner.
Yeah. And Alexander, did you unbar the door?
I unbarred the door, but I'm stopping and I'm listening again because if it's somebody I don't want to go in with,
Uh-huh.
I'm not
Okay.
going inside.
Okay,
Oh
so
hell
your
yeah! I'm gonna
character-
stealth this up.
Okay. Sure. And you, well, as you leave and you find the sort of outside, you can see there what looks like an outhouse just outside of the door there. And you peer out. There is also a what looks like a well over there. But beyond that is the vineyard that is still filled with the needle blights that you encountered as you ran through it. And I don't think you have a advantage on the stealth, so it would be the 8. Right?
What about Irene's blessings?
Oh, did Irene bless?
Oh, did I bless? What's
I
in my
thought that
blessing?
that was what we figured was the default.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
How
yes.
long does-
That makes-
Default blessing of the trickster always
Sure.
goes to
Yeah.
Etri because sneak.
Yeah, so you're sneaking
Yes.
outside and have not gotten the attention of the blights outside, but you do see them.
Wunderbar. I'm gonna hold out my dagger.
Is that dark, or
Is-
do you see that
Um,
like this area?
this is not dark.
Okay, yeah, because it shouldn't be, because that's outside. It's outdoors.
I'm
so,
gonna
yeah, it's a flagstone.
not make any sound.
Mm-hmm. There's the double door.
I'm
there.
totally gonna murder this other forest folk that we didn't find yet.
Uh-huh.
And okay, I actually can't see anything here.
That's okay.
Oh wait.
So are you stabbing in the dark?
Well, I don't know if it's exactly dark, but
It's definitely stabbing.
While Etri's doing with that, can I just loot this forest folk?
Sure.
I mean, he's got it handled, right?
Let's
Does
see
he?
here.
sorry.
You, as you, Etri, look outside, the barrels are stained with the grape juice, as you imagine. If you know anything about wine production, you mash grape juice by running on them and then falling and making funny sounds on the news show.
was this not the door he was talking about?
This is the door, I think.
Ronan pointed to a door about sounds.
Oh, that one?
I figured it was this one, but I think there are
Maybe
multiple
this one?
doors in this, because there's this door too. There's that door. There's
There's
that
more doors?
door. I think
Okay,
this
well,
is
I
the
would've-
door. There's a
I
lot of
would have been
doors.
going to the door that Ronan was like, "Hey, there's noise at this one."
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Whichever
you-
one
you-
that one is, DM.
You found yourself outside and didn't find anyone there.
Is it this one?
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'll deal with it then. He's
Oh.
door.
It was
What?
probably just the wind.
Hello, knock knock.
Be careful.
Okay.
As you
Don't
knock,
die.
there's a knock back on the other side. It mimics your knock.
Okay. I'm
what?
gonna psychic link.
I don't think that's a normal blight.
I-
One
going to
moment.
be
I
honest.
briefly cut off Ronan from my psychic link.
God damn it.
Ouch.
And well, I can speak to Ronan normally. It's fine. I go, hello.
So,
Well,
but
you-
I don't know. Can you do psychic? I think you need to see your target.
Do you?
I'm pretty sure you do.
Psychic whisperers. I don't think I do, do I?
Choose one or more
That's
creatures. You
a
can
bird.
see up to a number of creatures. Yeah, you must see them.
Yeah.
You look through a
I guess
peephole.
I do not look for Ronan.
Can't psychic through a door.
Yeah. Damn it. I need to become even more powerful as psychic man. Yeah. I'm gonna just say hello.
Hello? Alexander calls back. Hello? Would you believe delivery? Like,
I'll be honest. No.
that's
Through a very harrowing battle. So my trust is a little bit thin right now.
that's fair.
Uh,
That's fair. I've been down a rough patch too, my friend. I understand. Look, you're a new voice. Don't know who you are, but
what is your
you got-
name?
well, before I introduce myself, let me ask: do you have a really grumpy satyr in there, and then a satyr who's like unbelievably happy, and then an old guy?
Excuse me, why have you not opened this door already?
Plot twist. Entry's the happy one.
It's just the outward personas, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Hey, Etri. This person seems to know you. Do you wanna deal with this? Do you wanna? I kind of just scooch him towards the door a little bit and just step back a bit, and then go upstairs and resume my looting.
Right.
Are you still there, dude?
Do I roll for loot? Or...
Sure. You can make an investigation check.
Nice. Investigation. Hey, bada bang.
There, that's fair.
Nice. We like that.
There's my thing. It's 11 total.
Well, you start searching through the body of this woman. She has the quarter staff that she's held,
Okay.
but other than that, it's just animal pelts and other pieces of animal clothing or animal parts that she's used as clothing. Nothing
I'll
that
take
you
the
would
animal
value.
pelts and the quarter staff.
Might look good on you, Azim.
So we wouldn't be able to sell the animal pelts.
They don't look like you'd get a lot
Oh.
on the market for those. They're
They're like fucked up animal pelts. I get you.
yeah,
Okay.
they're
Quarter
not
staff.
well put together.
She's like super poor, so she doesn't have much on her. But if anybody wants her quarter staff, feel free.
But
Yeah,
yes,
look, you said yes to
Hey.
my friend. Look, you said yes to my friends being in there, but excuse me if I don't feel like opening the door until I at least hear one of them.
I think you might have heard Etri speak.
Did I?
I'll be honest, I'm very surprised.
Oh, that makes two of us, and I throw open the door as soon as I hear Etri's voice.
And you're face to face.
I would have thought that you already got through the door by now.
Well, I've learned to be a little bit more careful, though it hasn't really stopped me from breaking into any shops. So, you live, you learn.
Fair enough. Welcome to
Hi.
the party.
Who's that?
You
Just
didn't
like gesture.
you didn't
A while ago, right?
you didn't track any mud or blights into this house, did you?
No, I came in through the back door.
There's always a back
Mud?
door. Always.
I check my feet. Nope, no mud.
There's
being
some mud.
facetious.
There's some mud, and I scrape my boot off the door frame, like just trying to do it so Etri doesn't see. Scrape.
So this is the other one you were talking to me about last time. The one that didn't turn up at the inn, right?
Yes. So
One that
this is.
places.
Let me make introductions.
Oh,
So
God.
Azim, Azim's a cool guy. He can do like psychic stuff. He likes to talk to people in his mind, but he doesn't talk to me that often in my mind. Sometimes he does. And
I
this
talk to Roman,
Azim,
and in his mind I go, yes, I do.
Azim, this is Alexander. He really likes books. A lot. Like, he'll break into stores and try to steal them. But he's pretty good at magic. Not as good as me, but pretty good.
Ronan, in all fairness, I only steal them if I don't finish reading them while I'm there, and I return them.
Yeah. Well, I
So
guess
it's just
How you
borrowing.
Borrow them illegally.
And only if
Thank
the
you.
people that have them aren't very friendly and, polite.
Well, those people don't get their books back. They don't deserve that knowledge.
Okay.
This was the one that broke into someone's house while they were having dinner.
So that's why you asked the question about breaking into people's houses.
He's still mad about that? And I look at Irene. He's still mad about that?
Are you really surprised?
And she just like deadpans and turns to you. No expression on his face, just like a slow turn.
It's like, is it like that's how the head we hear like the stone grating?
I mean, I've broken into shops and I convinced Ronan to set a chair on fire, and you're really mad about me opening a door for somebody who was rude? Like, that's your line? Okay.
No, I've had
And they were
to
rude.
stop quite
I will
a bit
back
of
her up
stuff.
on this.
Azim, never mind. Continue.
No, you're gonna fucking do that to me. Yeah.
Don't worry. Look,
Don't worry about
players don't get to know about brain aneurysms. It just happens.
All right. Cool.
it. Yeah, it just happens. It just happens.
Right. Okay. Cool. Is this the new guy carrying any weapons?
Yep. I have a heavy crossbow on my back. I have a long sword, and in my hand I have a quill.
A quill. Okay. That's interesting weapon. Anyway,
I look down at my. Do you say that out loud?
No. He's kind of he's looking at you, and you can tell that he's judging you.
So in front of you is a male. He's got bright green eyes and glasses. He's about 6'4", shaggy, messy brown hair, very pale. 22 years old, and on the thinner built side. And on his back, he's got a what looks like a potato sack, and it's filled with stuff.
Oh, the sack.
In front of you is a
How
blueberry.
tall he was.
Yeah, Alexander's tall.
Yeah. So let me just get Azim's descriptione.
Oh wow! I need to
So-
translate those heights to know what they are.
So Azim is
Right.
a male Vidalcan of indigo blue skin, and he's kind of dark bald green eyes. He has a fairly lithe figure that's very. A lot of Vidalcan would have this sort of like build. Like he's a very lithe build. And no, he's just this very dark blue. Also bald. Vidalcan don't really have hair very often. He's just blueberry wearing armor.
Do you have any weapons on you?
Oh, he doesn't. He has a dagger that's stowed on his on the back of his belt. But you don't actually see any other weapons apart from that, except from the quarterstaff that he's kind of like just twirling around like an idiot. Currently just amusing himself like absentmindedly as he's like kind of looking at you and just.
I really hope you hit yourself in the head with that at some point. Like twirl, twirl,
Yeah,
smack.
he kind of just like just twirls it around a little bit more and just like chucks it away. He goes, oh, that's useless. It's just a stick. The one thing you do notice is he does have a magic item on him. It is a dark black velvet cloak, which eyes occasionally peer through, kind of shifting around the cloth.
Oh, Alexander is also wearing a cloak, but it's a deep kind of sky blue color with a hood.
Like a deep blue or like a navy blue or
It's like a
sky blue is a bright color.
yeah, it's like a darker blue, so like a navy blue.
Yeah. I was gonna say like he's like a deep sky blue, like cannot couple.
Men
Oh, and I also have a sock of soot. This is important, people, and a pouch of salt. Two things that are very
Alright.
important for all of us to know.
So
Yeah,
where have you been?
Yeah.
So,
Have you been sent here as well?
well, I was with you guys when they talked about needing help here, but Hunter and I thought we had a lead that could help get us home, and while we were off exploring that, we got jumped by a bunch of werewolves. Hunter changed. They accepted him into the pack after we conversed with them, but unfortunately I wasn't gifted that, so I was able to stay a couple nights with them just to kind of get my bearings, and then I decided to head here in hopes to run into you guys.
You with
Oh.
werewolves.
Well, yeah, but without Hunter there, they probably would have just killed me.
Do you mind describing what these werewolves look like at all? And he's kind of just his demeanor has changed from this jovial, hey, I don't really give a fuck, I'm gonna go loot, to a very serious demeanor. Werewolves. What do these werewolves look like?
Hi.
What,
Sammy?
what did they
Help.
look like?
From what we gathered from talking to the pack, there's quite a few different versions of them around, and he will proceed to describe probably werewolves that are not anything like what you guys have encountered as a group before.
Okay, so Mr. DM Man,
Mm-hmm.
this doesn't sound like the group that killed all of my family. I say family. Brothers and sisters in arms.
Your
Your
business
intrusion
partners?
group.
Yeah. He would consider maybe the raid leader, one of his members of family. But that's only because like he practically grew up alongside this person.
These would let's see here. These were not. You don't recognize the descriptions that Alexander is giving you.
Well, eliminates one potential possibility. All right, I'm going to go loot.
Okay,
Seems like you
bye.
have a lot of catching up to do, so I'll let you get to it. He's just gonna walk
Should
off.
we take a short rest while we loot and catch up?
Do you want me to walk out the room and go to a specific location before I loot, or should we just do it whilst we short rest? DM man, can we just do it while we short rest?
Are you? So you are. Where are you short resting? I would say
This room's got a
the
lot
act of looting and discovering all the places where you might find loot would not be a restful activity.
There, it looks like you
That's
guys. It looks like you guys could use a bit of a rest. Why don't you let me look around? I'll see what I can find. You guys just chill here. And Alexander will pull out his quill, and he goes, "I'll set you up to have a good rest."
Ooh,
Oh,
that sounds good
okay.
to me. But
I
then again, I'm not the
I
one
mind
leading.
to talk to Edtree. Why has he got a quill? Why is he using this quill? Is it like a gimmick or?
Kind of.
I
It's a
believe
good gimmick.
that was.
You guys-
Wait, was that a
Link
whisper
Ronan.
to Edry?
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
the mind link thing.
Well, I mean,
Link.
oh right, yeah.
Ronan.
Yeah.
They go. The fuck's up with the quill?
I believe he casts his magic through that. It's magical. He can do magic stuff with it.
What a nerd.
Oh yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Such a nerd.
Such a nerd to
Uh,
the
Nothing wrong with-
wizard.
Like, man, you cast him for feather.
Yeah,
All right.
man. That.
as as the quill that Ronan has conjured, he puts away
Yeah.
quietly.
I will get rid of that quill.
Gently puts it in
Yeah.
his pocket. He's like,
Su-
no.
Such a nerd.
Total nerd.
Liam hasn't really ever paid attention to Ronan casting magic, except when he cast Fireball, and he was more focused on the giant ball of fire than anything else. So he doesn't know that Ronan quill. As well.
No quill.
So he was like, okay.
Look, do you guys
Alright.
like as you all are having this conversation in the head, everything just goes silent and Alexander's just staring at you guys
Awkward silence.
like, so do you want to take a rest or no?
Yep, sounds good.
I personally
That's
would
gonna
like
pull
to
my
rest
better
for
part
now.
out.
Like a rest.
Okay.
Just
I will-
for now.
Sure.
Holding up my quill, I will write the word rest in the air, and as my beautiful calligraphy handwriting, I put my quill away and then I break the word rest into four smaller versions of rest, and I send it to everybody, and that is my flavored version of Song of Rest.
Wait, so you're saying that we get a quarter rest?
Uh,
I'm gonna go investigate stuff. I ain't dealing with that shit today. Go away.
Um,
So, Mr. DM man, my passive investigation is a 19 for Alexander. Would you like me to roll
Yeah.
investigation, or do you want to go off of that?
Well, what are you particularly doing?
Well, I've been down the down the road a few times, so I'd be investigating the bodies and probably snooping through any cabinets or anything like that as well.
Like going from room to room in this whole place?
Any room that I get directed that they've already cleared out, I'd be going there.
Okay.
oh, come on.
Damn.
Hell yeah!
These hit dice, though.
What the hell, man?
I only needed 4.
That's
Oh,
nice.
Those extra 4 are especially powerful now.
Yeah. You go through the area. You could roll just an investigation check to see the active investigation is what you're doing.
I've missed playing Alexander. He's such a Swiss Army knife. It's great.
You find as you get directed to go up the stairs in this room up to the second floor, and there on the balcony you find the corpse of a man who has a staff, and you find some empty vials on his body that also is in these sort of patchy animal furs or hides, and the empty vials give off a putrid smell. You find a group of dead blights on the ground, nothing of interest on them, except if you're into like alchemy, you might consider something, as you are a a jack of all trades. That is a trade. And you might be a jack of it. You also find another woman in one room, also with a quarterstaff and these empty, putrid-smelling vials. And that is about it from what the others have discovered. There are some unopened doors that you have not... Alexander and doors do go hand in hand.
No, that's Keeley.
Oh, that's Keeley.
Alexander and books go hand in hand.
Okay. Mackenzie
which
opening
are
And
very
break
often
in.
behind doors.
Hey. That family deserved it. We were just trying to get information, and Irina can back me up on that. But I will take the bottles back to the group, sit down on the floor, and ritual cast Identify on one of the bottles to try to figure out what's going on.
Okay, you do not have a pearl worth at least 100 gold.
Damn it! I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Guess I'll be robbing a place for more than just books at some point.
Yeah. But other than that, you do find actually in the room that before you rejoin your party, in the room where you found the woman with one of the or a couple of vials, you also found where a printing press is. Let's see here. Wait, wasn't that the room? I thought that was the room. Oh, okay, that's not the room. Okay, yeah, no, you find well, you find that this is where you imagine the labels on the wine bottles are made, and there's ink.
Ooh, can I grab an ink
Ink
bottle or two?
Sure. And there, let's see here. You also look into the cabinet. In that room, you find a key on a loop of twine. And you find the pieces of parchment and jars of glue as well.
Okay, I will take the pieces of parchment because I can always use that. How many pieces?
There are 10 pieces of parchment.
Perfect.
Though you do know, as you also did pass through and got to meet whoever owns this winery, that they might have use for those in the future.
They can buy more.
Lights took them.
Lights burned them. It was sad.
Do you have light?
And then, how much glue?
3 jars of glue.
Okay.
3 whole jars of sovereign glue. Sammy, you are generous.
I didn't say sovereign.
Ah, blessed.
Hey man, I gotta try.
You can try all you want.
Oh God,
Ain't
that
gonna
sounded
work.
very menacing. That sounded so menacing. I'm sorry, Mr. DM. I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry.
You mentioned the
I know
sovereign
exactly
word.
what I did, and I will never be sorry.
But yes, that is what you find that is of interest in the explored areas.
Perfect.
And you
I will return holding. Yeah, I will return holding the staves. and kind of seeing Irene had picked up one, I will bring the two other staves that I have, and I will drop it at her feet as she's kind of relaxing and say, "Hey, pick your favorite."
Ooh. Yeah, so I will pick amongst them. So I'm guessing they sort of look woodsy and fun, right?
The
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 quarterstaffs that the druid people had.
Yeah, they're not really staves that you've seen sold in any stores, but rather literal branches found in the forest that are,
Big ol'
big old sticks, but they are carved a bit and made to be like they are chosen from the the branches to be the strong, and so they are quite solid.
Cool. All right. Anything in particular carved on them, or are they all just kind of like different animals and stuff?
Yeah, they would have some animal carvings on them, but nothing. You can see all sorts of deer carvings, wolf carvings, and some birds and other.
There's one with like birds on it. I will pick that one in honor of the ravens
Sure.
because they were cool,
Yeah.
even when they sadly cawed.
Caw.
Yeah.
Cool.
So sad.
Aw.
All right, cool. Yay! Irene gets a big stick. So happy.
I hope
And,
you rename it. I hope you rename the quarterstaff Big Stick because that
I'm
fits.
currently gonna do that.
Yeah.
Big stick.
Big Stick.
New walking staff confirmed.
Big ol' stick.
Ouch, stick.
But yeah, you managed to finish a long rest in this room with the vats or the wine barrels.
Short rest, you
long
mean?
rest?
Sorry, that's a short rest.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I said. I said a word. Yes. So after
Right.
what is it that you all do after the hour?
In
Irene spends a good 15 minutes just swinging around the big stick before settling down and just like looking at the carvings for a while.
Wow.
when we're done
Yeah.
with this here, we should just find a place to sit and just, well, it's hard to say relax, but relax for a couple days.
Ooh, like a holiday?
We're not going to get a holiday here, but yes.
What's a holiday?
A holiday is
an
when you
amazing
don't work
thing-
for a bit and you just do fun things.
An incredibly amazing thing that happened outside of Barovia.
You don't have holidays in Barovia?
We don't have holidays in Limbo.
That's depressing.
That is sad.
We have brief breaks from work, but that's only to recuperate and you make sure you're physically able to do the next bit of work.
Ronan,
So-
I think we need to show them a holiday.
Oh,
No, so I'm not really aware of what this holiday is. No, not familiar at all.
we'll show you one anyways. Anyways, do you think we cleared out this wine place, or would you say there's a bit more to explore? There might be a bit more to explore.
There
I
were
guess.
more rooms upstairs.
Rooms that we did not see yet.
Where's
This
up?
door?
Where's upstairs? Where is this store? What does this store do?
Come on, Ronan, we're going on an adventure.
Huzzah!
I watch Ronan and Etri leave, and my first thought is, Ronan's gonna die, and I'm like, well, Etri's with him, so maybe he's got a shot.
No,
Maybe
Edri's
he'll
gonna be
live
the
a
one
little
to
bit.
kill me.
That's true.
Are you opening the door
Nice.
you're standing at, Alex?
Yeah, seeing Azim head that way, I'll follow him, and
I kicked the door.
I'd wait for him to open the door. If he
Sure.
kicks it, I just kind of roll my eyes. I'm like, dramatic.
Yeah, you kick the door.
Yeah.
Are you trying to break the door in?
No, just kind of kick it, see if it's open.
Okay, you kick it.
Oh, okay.
It,
I thought you were gonna Sparta kick the door. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh
it,
no.
it doesn't open by kicking it.
Would you like me to ram it?
It locked.
I turn the handle. I reach over and turn the handle.
Turn the handle. I'm checking to see if it's locked by checking the handle. Presumably that's how you check if something is locked.
You kick the door, it doesn't open, and then the handle, and you open it in your own direction, and Alexander opens it up.
The pool door. Ugh.
As I do, I just give Azim the look that's just like, try the handle first.
And this
Oh,
room
no.
is hold on, do we have I thought I had is it nowhere?
It's full of barrels, guys.
Yeah, it is a dark
Full of
room,
barrels.
so no one can see it except Azim, and it is indeed a room filled with barrels and a spiraling staircase that leads upstairs.
Oh.
Etri opens up a door.
Yes.
All right. Etri, as you open up that door, you find two pairs of. This would be lit. Do you see what you see? Do you see inside the room?
I am also a light source, so let's see if Ronan sees what he sees.
It
is
okay,
black.
Do you see in there? Okay.
No.
No. There should be a light there because there's a window there and it does light up the room.
Okay.
So let me give you a light source there, like so.
Oh,
do you
it's a
see
bed.
that now? Yeah.
Oh, it's two beds.
Yeah,
It's
you
some
see, you see
boxes.
two beds with identical footlockers by the side. And what were the or downstairs people doing?
What's on the barrels? Are there labels?
Let's see here. These do not have any labels. No.
Do they have like keg taps on them?
Yeah, they would. Or do unused barrels have keg taps? I guess they.
Not typically, but
Yeah, no,
there's some that usually
they are put in
nearby.
afterwards. So these do not have any keg taps.
Okay, fuck it, stick a dagger in.
Okay.
Not on the side, just on another side of the barrel, see what comes out.
You stab a barrel and it doesn't produce anything inside.
Empty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I see him stabbing the barrel?
I would say
Get
yeah,
that vision.
as you're looking. Or no, well, you can
Hear it?
No, yeah, I mean, there actually isn't any. Is anyone a light source here? No.
I mean,
I can cast light.
Yeah, because
yeah, I think
there isn't really any light in
Sticking a
here.
dagger into the barrel.
I
see if,
also have light. Can I cast light on my new stick?
You can cast light on your new stick.
You beat me to it. I was gonna do it on your stick.
I now have a
yeah.
glowy stick.
I will
Yeah.
cast light on my cloak.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy. We're gonna look
in the
cool.
barrels.
Uh,
It seems to be just like a spare barrel storage, I suppose. Probably.
yeah.
If I
so-
see you stab the barrel, I'm gonna look at Irene and just give her that look like, what? This guy? Like, he just
It's-
stabbed a barrel.
I'm checking to see if there's anything inside, alright?
You could try looking.
Or there's little bastard twig blights are waiting around for us. So be careful.
So your first
Yeah.
instinct is stab things. All right.
It's
I mean,
a
my first
barrel.
instinct
If
is to
there's, if
steal
there's
books.
something
So.
inside of it that's dangerous, great, I've stabbed it. If
Or-
it's not, worst comes to worst, you have a little bit of wine on the floor or something else like that.
And can you fix what you stabbed?
Both of you to assume that I care. I'm gonna make my way up. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Th-
gonna
there-
go in and
There is a double door there as well.
oh, Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Dumbledore.
I jumped it.
walk
I'm gonna
over.
kind of go along and like
Ooh,
smell
Harry.
the barrels,
Okay. Make a
Ah, yes.
like looking at the taps
I
and
knew-
smelling them.
make
I
a
knew-
perception
You
check.
judged me for...
Are the upstairs people looking into the footlockers, or are you? What are you? Seeing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Also looking under the beds.
Okay. Sure.
That's important.
Let's see here. You check into the footlockers and you find various clothing and knickknacks that don't have any value, but you get the sense that these are the belongings of the family that lives here. Nothing under the beds, except
Cool.
the monster. that lives here.
That's fine.
Uh,
He's just chilling.
And you smell the barrels. They smell of wood. Is Alexander doing anything as Irene is discovering the smell of wood?
Yes. So as there's sniffing and stabbing going on behind him, he's gently rubbing his temples, and he kind of mutters to himself. He's like, "I think I understand Etri now," and I will go to the door and I will check to see if that door is open.
It is a perfectly reasonable thing given what we faced, considering that earlier Azim saw the fucking twig blights come out of one of the barrels.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
one of the
true,
vats.
true.
He's on edge, man. Of course, Alex doesn't know about that, so it's understandable why he's
Yeah.
being a bit weird about it. But whatever, new boy.
And
Technically,
well,
you're the new
there's-
boy.
Etri looks
no,
into a pretty much identical room to the previous one. Yes, the door is or unlocked downstairs as you check it, Alexander. Was Azim going upstairs?
Yeah, I'm just going upstairs, just take a look around.
Sure. So as you come upstairs, both Etri and Ronan are just about to go into a room there.
Where am I?
Alright. I'm going
Here's your
to
exit.
cast Detect Magic on myself. Just to see if there's any magical stuff besides, like, the blights outside.
Detect magic. All right.
Open the door for me.
What? There is an outdoor
Come.
there. Can you move now?
Yeah, sorry.
It's a very tight spiraling staircase. You do not detect any magic in this kitchen and dining room.
Okay.
You see the large table surrounded by 8 chairs and cupboards and floor-to-ceiling closet pantries and a small iron stove.
I'll just be concentrating on it if we do come
Yep.
across anything.
Sure thing. Did Alex want to open the door?
I'd actually like to put my ear to the door and see if I can hear anything on the other side.
Okay, perception check.
24.
24. You feel quite confident in the silence that you do not hear, or that you are faced with. That there is no one on the other side.
Awesome. I will slowly open the door and peek inside.
All right. And as your bright light lights this dark room, you yourself in a barrel maker's workshop. You see strips of iron and wood lie in neat piles on the floor of this workshop, the walls of which are lined with tools, and there are 2 work tables standing on the east wall.
Okay.
And a door that leads out of this room.
Are there
Up
any
north.
books on the table?
No books on the table.
Dang it. Alexander looks kind of sad. They'll start to slowly sift through the items
It's
on the
okay,
table
Alex.
to see if anything is useful.
I'm sure this winery has a library somewhere.
There's got to be a book about
There's
making wine somewhere,
Gotta
right?
be one.
Every good winery worth its salt should have a library.
Thank you. I am so glad you understand how I feel.
Can I check out the tools and see if there's anything out of the ordinary, or is it all just barrel tapping stuff?
Yeah, well, you aren't maybe very used, or you're not proficient in barrel making, but nothing here makes you wonder. Maybe something does, but nothing that would indicate some nefarious business or other kind of stuff like that.
Okay.
Mostly oh, is that how you make them?
Cool.
And yeah, the group upstairs can peer out through the window and see the vineyard there, still filled with these blights that are hiding in the vines.
Nothing interesting in this room, right?
It's you
It's just a
imagine
kitchen.
it's a dining room and kitchen. Nothing
Yeah.
that you
Okay.
note.
No, Patrick needs to go first. I can't see. Oh, there's a door there.
There is a small door in the corner here. And there is also a door here. Was Etri opening that door?
Patrick's muted.
Etri is muted.
Are there any cookbooks around here?
Sorry, Etri has to blow his nose very often.
Cookbooks. Make an investigation check in the kitchen if you want to look for that.
Anyway, yes, I would be trying to open this pantry door or whatever it is.
The smaller door or the bigger door? There's
The
one here and there's one there.
bigger
This
door.
is the small, what you could imagine is a pantry door.
Well,
But you open the other door and it is unlocked and opens up into a bedroom, different from the others you've seen thus far. This room contains a 4-poster bed, its headboard carved in the likeness of a giant raven. A soft black rug covers the floor between the bed and the door. In the corner of the south stand, 2 slender wardrobes with a tapestry of church hanging, with a tapestry of a church hanging on the wall between them. Beneath the tapestry sits a handsomely carved rocking cradle, and to the north, under a window, is a plain desk and chair. Other furnishings include a wooden chest and a freestanding mirror on a wooden frame.
I would like to look behind the tapestry.
You look behind the tapestry. You find a wall.
Good.
Can I try opening the chest and then look under the bed?
Looking under the bed and chest. All right. Let's see here. the chest. Let's see here. Let me just double check. The wooden chest is locked.
Well, god damn it. The chest is locked. I assume you guys are good at opening locked stuff.
I'm sure it is. I'll take a try at it.
All right. As you approach the chest, you also, with your high passive perception, do notice that the wall behind the chest seems peculiarly off, as if there is a secret door there.
Screw the chest, I'm going for the door.
Well, hold on. Chest is still a
You just
priority.
see me reaching for the wall behind the chest, like,
Yeah.
what? Wait, no, that's not where the chest is.
You push the push the door to open into the crane room.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, back to the chest.
quick way out of the room.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll
make a
check it for, like, a little poison dart or something. I don't know.
sure. Make an investigation check.
Ooh, it's not a bad one.
Investigation. All right. Nothing that you notice that would be a trap there.
Look, guys, I'm only at a +1 because I have a proficiency bonus of +3. I'm not going to ram it. Anyway.
Also, Azim, I'll also finalize that because I forgot about that. You do find in one of the cupboards a small collection of books that have some cooking tips and such.
Cool. I take 3. I put them in my backpack.
Okay, sure. You take some cookbooks.
Yep. And then I close them off again, and just gonna see what the other two are up to. It's all right in there.
We found a chest.
Congratulations. Have you seen what's inside it?
We are trying to open
No. 25.
25. Yes, indeed. You unlock the chest, not an issue. And to remain suspenseful, what does Alexander and Irene do downstairs?
As I hear a large explosion.
It's an explosion.
rumbling down.
No explosion, just we'll roll back in time a bit, and explosion is
Back to
happening
the death hut.
in a moment. What
Um,
are you doing?
We kind of decided that the tables really don't have anything of value on them, right?
No, I mean, if you're in the business of creating barrels, this would be an ideal place, but other than that, not really.
Okay. Is this a door?
Yes.
Is it barricaded?
It certainly looks like that in the graphics, right?
Yeah.
Here?
Let me check.
Yeah, it looks like there's a barricade.
If it is, I just ram it.
Yeah, it is barred. I mean, it's barred, so you can just remove the bar.
As she
Oh,
goes to ram her head against the metal bar, I grab her by like the cuff of her armor and I pull her back and I'm like, no, wood, not metal.
It would be a wooden bar though, so it's not that.
Oh, I let her go. Never mind. I stop her because I think it's metal, and then I look at it, and then I let her go. I'm like, all right, go for it.
Okay, you
okay, sweet.
make your ram attack. And where is my Dungeon Master screen? 'Cause that tells me, I believe that is you hit the bar before realizing that you can just move it up and it gets a small dent, like the wood cracks a bit.
I like turn around, and as I'm turning around, I sort of like bump it so that I try to like knock it off of its thing so that it looks like it fell off, and I'm like, ah, can I like see if I can manage it and make it look like I rammed it off?
Make a deception check. 'Cause I don't think it's hard to do, but all right, Alexander looks at you ram it, and you're quite impressed because she didn't. It's like her intention was to go underneath, and the plank kind of flies up in the air a bit, and she catches it and like there unbarred.
Alexander applauds. He applauds. I've missed you, Irene.
Would you like to open it, or?
I mean, you were able to unblock it with such skill. I think you deserve the honor of opening the door.
All right, so I'll open the door now.
Okay, let's see here. You open the door, and you look out into the
Strudel.
vineyard.
Oh.
Well, these blights aren't necessarily there, but they are a bit outside the map, and it seems that you slamming into the door got their attention, and you do need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, awesome.
No. You get a barrage of needles shot in your direction, and you are caught by surprise, taking 7 damage as the blights in the vines in the vineyard take note of you, and as you open the door are ready with the barrage toward you. What do you do?
That's rude. I'm gonna like immediately step back in and close the door again.
Okay, yeah.
And I'll like fumble around for the bar and try to put it back on.
Yeah, no, that's you can totally do that. They do not reach the door before you manage to do that.
No books there.
No books there. Let's go find everybody else. But
Okay.
worth a check.
And as you start going upstairs, you hear an explosion. No, you don't. No. But Etri does open the chest, and it was luckily not trapped. So you find...
Instead, it was a mimic.
Instead of it bites you back. No. You find inside of the chest a collection of gold pieces, electrum pieces, and silver pieces.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And you are quite certain that this is the bedroom of the head of this house, and
yes,
most
I
definitely
would
their money.
look at this and in some secrecy, hopefully, and just kind of, there's some heirlooms, don't worry about it, and close it.
All right, make a deception check.
That's what I was looking for.
Okay. Yeah. You are talking to 2 not very insightful people, and they seem to buy it.
I like my passive insight. That's a good question. Yeah, 14. Yeah. Oh, sounds about right. Although,
Makes sense.
like, good heirlooms or like
Like
a wooden
more sentimental than actual market value.
Oh, I gotta see this. He kind of walks over just to make fun of these shitty heirlooms.
Okay. He's coming toward you. What do you do?
I should have expected this. I open it up and I grab some of the gold that's there.
Okay, you just start taking the
No,
gold.
I just take a handful of some of it and then leave. It's like, we don't need to take everything. The forest folk wouldn't have taken it, so that means that we are responsible for the gold that's lost here.
Yeah, sure. You take. There are.
That's what I say
hundreds
as
of coins.
Ah,
And you know,
That's
I look at
money.
Ronan. I say, "This makes an excellent advance payment." And I'm gonna start taking some of the gold.
All right.
yeah. I'm fine. I don't need any.
It was the blights.
That's the problem. The blights and the forest folk don't need this.
Well, maybe they
Right,
needed
they
it to
don't.
buy more big sticks.
Why would they buy big sticks? They are big sticks. They'll just make them.
I'm not even there, and I'm
Go on
actually
to the
with that
woods.
tree.
No.
I'm
How
sorry.
much gold on average is in this chest, Mr. DM?
I mean, there are
Off.
hundreds of coins. You'd have to take a while to count them, or if you're going for gold pieces specifically, you'll have to sort of
Yeah.
pick them piece by piece, as there are many more times silver and copper, or sorry, electrum and
so-
silver. No
Yeah.
copper.
I'm
Guys,
going
go
to
ahead.
assume that I grabbed like
It's like 10 gold.
6 or 7 coins total
Sure.
in just my quick swipe.
Yeah, you've got 1 gold, 3 electrum, and 3 silver.
That's fine.
Yeah, and the gold and the silver are plain coins, but the electrums have the stamped profiled visage of a man.
Do I know who the person is?
I'm sorry?
Do I know who the stamped visage of the man is?
I don't think so. No.
Alrighty, cool. I'm gonna just spend a good 5-10 minutes just counting out the gold pieces. See how many is there.
All right. As the others, as you're leaving, oh, I guess you're on the other side. Alexander and Irene, or
Be with you in a moment.
Irene are going out upstairs.
Bring some additional buttons.
And Alexander and Irene both. I guess I'll move you there because you might
I'm
not be able
stuck.
to move.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't.
You hear movement coming from over here. Can you move now?
Oh, yep.
All right, there we go.
Movement up here.
Yeah, you hear from like this direction.
Oh, okay. I go here.
And you can probably see an open
Hello?
door with
uh,
Azim just.
Irene,
Heyo, I'm in
Alex,
here.
where are you?
We're just here.
you
Is
can-
everything
you-
okay?
Oh,
You can only see
Step back there.
Azim.
A mind link.
Azim with
A
his
mind
head
link.
into a
My-
chest.
Yeah.
are you done looting?
Hello.
Did we find anything good?
There's a lot of money in here.
Oh,
And it belongs.
Just counting it out now.
You're up to 30 at the moment. Gold pieces.
I'm up to 30 at the moment. This is looking.
the disembodied voice in my head is counting.
I'm just before Alexander walks in, while I'm
This
talking to you
doesn't-
in my head, I'm making like funny faces at you whilst I'm talking in your head. And as soon as Alexander walks in, utterly serious.
Stern
This
face.
doesn't look like part of the job.
You are quite right. This is me. securing additional funds.
Additional funds that
Currently
they will
30.
know came from us. Or went to us, I
well.
should say.
As
No,
Azim is counting 39, 40.
It's 9 and 40. By the time they find out, we'll be far out of here. Like,
That's not the
he's just gonna
point.
keep going.
To be fair,
Well,
how would they not know that the Blights just took it or something?
What would
All
they
the
have used
crazy-
for with
the crazy
coins?
forest people.
They could throw
They're
them,
not going to
but-
use them.
maybe they
You
liked
never
it because
know.
it's shiny.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, 45.
I am a bit torn though because I feel like this might jeopardize our reward that we were supposed to get for helping.
Not only
How
would
much
this
were we supposed to
jeopardize
get
the
again?
listen,
How
not
much
only
were
is
we
this
supposed
going
to
to
get again?
jeopardize any award, any reward that we were going to get, it's going to jeopardize any chance we have of getting any additional help. And I don't know about you guys, but I'd really like to go home.
Hey, look!
Come
Someone
on,
else is
man.
being smart.
I just shut the chest and go, have it your way.
Yeah, put the money back.
The money's real. I was just counting it in the chest.
Yeah,
You were counting it in the chest and you didn't put it in a bag.
you count up to 49 gold as one of them was taken by Etri, and don't find any more gold pieces.
Right. Etri, you should really return that gold.
I go from
well-
like staring daggers at Azim to staring daggers at Etri. Like,
I-
really?
I don't know.
Also, I look over at Alexander as somebody who literally steals people's stuff and promises to eventually return them. I'm sure. You're being awfully judgmental.
Yeah.
Etri
My
will
definition of value is different than monetary.
Etri will easily
Yeah.
return the 7 coins and just kind of speak out. You know, honestly, I thought he was going to do a lot worse. I just kind of got a little bit for myself.
Well, no, I was happily going to take as much damn gold as I pleased, but clearly you're all happy being poor. So, also, despite the fact that you've been nothing but rude to me, I slap the books down on the bed. I go, I got you some books. Because I know you talked about how much you like books. So, I am going to go investigate the rest of this house, and I bid you a good day. And I'm going to just kind of push past Alexander.
I'm gonna grab you as you walk.
On the hallway are just bedrooms.
Would that be considered a grapple check?
Are you resisting?
Yeah, I don't want to be grabbing a fucking snob.
Sure. Make
Just being an asshole.
athletics versus dexterity acrobatics. So
Oh,
athletics above 27, I guess.
There's no way that I'm gonna get that.
Oh, yeah. He
I
as you
just
go
flick off your
to
arm.
grab Azim, he just dodges out of the way and looks at you probably.
And as an extra measure, I flick your glasses and you notice as I walk past.
whoa!
Because you try to just grab me, and he doesn't like that. He
I
doesn't
didn't
physically-
come at you. I would like to be clear that I did not come at you aggressively.
No, it's right. You just try to grab his arm. He doesn't like physical contact. That's all. But yeah, kind of just flick. Don't touch me. make his
Adjust
way
my
out.
glasses.
And,
Push them back up from the bridge of my nose back up on my face.
Gonna keep exploring.
Yeah, you find plain bedrooms with footlockers and the
Yeah, this is all the same shit we've seen before.
yeah.
I don't think there's much else we can find. Okay, that is that really.
Rare.
Are there any other rooms that we haven't been in yet?
Make an intelligence check or a history check. I would say.
Alright. History.
You recall that the ramp that you walked up also went down to a basement.
I'm gonna head there.
Yeah. What are the others doing in the master bedroom.
I don't know.
I feel like we have finished the job. At least cleared the threat and the inside of the house.
Correct.
Did they want us to kill all of the blights outside as well?
I think they figured, and us too, that the forest folk were kind of piloting the blights and they would kind of disperse over time.
Ah, makes sense. Well then, should we... I don't know. Is there anything... You guys don't remember any doors or anything that we left behind?
I didn't look too much in the basement. I know that they checked down in the middle because that's where they came up from, but... There are 2 spirals that go down all the way. I guess I'll go to the nearest one, because it's the nearest one.
Look, it's Ronan walking by.
Hello!
Hello! It's just like this little guy walking by in the hall.
Follow our light source.
How did... Okay.
Etri walks
Look
down.
at the light source, and I, like, show my big glowy stick.
I suppose Azim would be the first. Oh, hold on. Let me just remove the.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, as you're all zooming down, Azim ran off with his sassy walk away from.
Yeah, just a sassy strut. Yeah.
You come down into the cellar. You see wooden pillars and beams support a 10-foot high ceiling of this ice-cold cellar, which is split in two by a 5-foot thick brick wall. A thin mist covers the floor. Each half of the cellar features an 8-foot tall wooden partition that doubles as a wine rack. The western rack stands empty, but the eastern rack is half filled with wine bottles. As this sort of describes the whole
Aerated
cellar.
wine.
What would you be doing as you come down?
Kind of keeping an eye out for anything that's any enemies first of all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, make a
Guard from
perception
that
check.
sort of shit. Because boys is even fucking on edge after this asshole.
You're.
Oh, sorry, that's just one of them. 25.
Mm-hmm. You're keeping all your 5,000 eyes open, and you are quite certain that this cellar is empty.
Well, anything like you just is completely empty?
Well, empty of anyone moving around here.
Ladies, alright.
And
I'm gonna keep my eye out. Just have an action prepared for any baddies in case anything's wrong. I'm just taking a look to see if there's anything valuable. Also have some me time.
Yeah. As I said, the western side here has some broken wine bottles on the floor. But I would say before the group comes in here, you do see the wine bottles lined up on the half-full rack on the eastern side of this cellar.
Okay.
If you would have taken any of those, you could have.
Grab a bottle of wine. Why not?
Sure.
Some little crack on a cold night.
It says Red Dragon Crush on it.
Oh, this is the good shit from the end. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all are just like, man, this guy's a functioning alcoholic.
And you hear this, the sound of your of the babbling group that you're with, walking down the
Ugh.
ramp.
Yeah. So, in fact, not all of them are kind of he likes Irina. But no, he's
Irina.
pack.
The one that's
he's
still
such a
back
big
with the
pack.
horses.
Yeah, not Irene, but Irina was cool.
The NPC.
Irina seems too much like a good girl type character for him to be
Yeah.
friends.
But
Too devout, too pure.
you find all of you coming down here that the temperature drops drastically as you come into this wine cellar.
Nice and chilly in here, isn't it? Nothing I found anything of particular interest. There's no hostiles detected.
Am I still not sensing anything with detect magic?
You have not sensed any magic as you
Okay.
walked around and tried to figure out any magic.
Okay.
I would like to
Well,
check and
actually,
then open.
I will give you this because you as you walk to these windows upstairs, I'll say it's just at the edge of your reach. You can see down in the vineyard the corpse of the man that fell there. The staff is giving you a quite powerful
Shit. Okay.
magic presence.
Oh, that's information.
So, guys, I sensed magic outside. I'm just gonna go out there. I'm gonna turn invisible. I'll go get it, and I'm gonna come back right back. Okay?
Of the necrotic school of magic.
Sure.
I'll be right back. I won't.
Irene, please do the thing.
Please don't make me be responsible.
I'll be right back.
No.
Don't worry.
Give him the blessing, please.
Oh, okay, I can do that. And I will tap him on the shoulder and give him blessing.
All right.
The trickster.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up?
God, I thought you were gonna make me watch over somebody for a minute. Oh.
All right. Is Ronan the Brave going upstairs?
I'm
gonna go
back
with
and I'm
him.
going for that goddamn
So
thing.
proud of him.
Ronan
I'm
the
doomed.
Brave and Old.
I love that he needs
Yeah.
2 people to go with him.
He
The
needs
old
to
man's
finish
gonna hurt
it.
himself. Somebody go with him. No, 2 people go.
I'm going to
One will
end
do.
I'm gonna end my detect magic and cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Oh, it seems kind
Once
of.
I'm at the door, that is. I
Sure.
thought we were there.
you
Yeah.
turn invisible, and everyone's following you. Just see Ronan vanish, and I guess you still hear his footsteps, but he
How
goes.
do you get out of here?
Before I walk down the stairs completely, is the ground here still thorny?
No.
Alright, cool.
And because you fought the woman that you chased down here, you are quite certain that she was the originator of that spell, and that now that she's gone, it's not there.
Nice.
Yeah. Where are you? going?
Which direction is the staff?
I think it's over. It's over this way, right? Or am I wrong?
Well, you make a history check with the. Well, let's
No,
see
no.
here. Knock knock joke history. No, you're really good at history. Okay. Yeah. No, you would be certain because you stood over here watching the wagon with the barrels. Azim jumped down and ran out in this direction over here. So that's where here.
Well,
Darkness. Everything darkness.
But over here is where you.
I will try to figure out how to get over there.
You get
Through
here.
this goddamn maze.
There's a door here, right in front of you. You open
Yeah.
it, and there you have the loading area.
Okay.
And just over here somewhere are the rows of vines, the vineyard, and you know exactly where to go.
It's somewhere over here. I'm not. If your opinion,
so,
I don't see it.
in this direction, yeah. Make a stealth check with advantage.
Plus whatever it is for invisibility.
The blessing.
Yeah.
Or is
What's the blessing?
invisibility just advantage as well?
I mean, technically, it's also just advantage, but also you aren't seen.
Heckin' simplified rules. Nothing.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
Blessing of the Trickster and invisibility kind of stack, or don't stack rather.
But were we doing that +2 advantage thing that we're talking about? Yeah, like double advantage.
Yeah. That would be +2, so it's 13. But let me just double a check. What are these? You approach the vineyard confidently in your invisibility. You step on some twig on the ground and it cracks, and all the vines, or all the blights, look in your direction as though they see you, and you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, you sort of. What are you doing here? Are you rushing toward this corpse? It's not very far away.
Okay, well,
Or
they
running
know
back.
I'm here now, right?
You get the sense that they see you.
I will rush to the corpse.
Invisibility does not affect them, is what you realize
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
They have blind
Rushing.
sight. Okay, so you rush toward them, and they sort of all the thorns fly to where you just stood, and you run past them and get to the staff. Make another dexterity saving throw.
Come on. Yes.
Okay, you grab the black ivory staff, and you feel it pulse in your hand. Like it's a disgusting feeling. It's a bit rubbery as you pick it up, giving this necrotic aura from it, and run back. Make a third dexterity saving throw.
I'm going to Misty step back.
Okay, then you find yourself back visible now, and holding the staff, you rush back.
And now I will sprint back.
Yes, you escape the blights with the
And
misty
I
step.
will close the door behind him.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that was exciting! Wow. Oh, didn't run like that in a while.
Good job,
So
I suppose.
technically, in this case, the invisibility had no effect on you, but the blessing of the trickster did.
Huzzah!
Yes, blessings.
Blessing.
Blessing.
Oh, wait, what would have happened if I failed those dex saves? Would I have been like grappled or something, or just
No, you would have taken damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Should we get back to the others?
Yes.
Ah,
Maybe just throwing that staff in the process.
let's. Oh, hold on. Let's not destroy it just yet.
Are you running downstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Into the darkness and coldness. Is Azim following? Yeah. And you find yourselves in this cold cellar with wine
I gotta go after this door.
for a few days. Yes, indeed. You open up the door. You find a small platform that then goes up into a staircase that leads into room where there is a door open right at the side of at the end of the staircase, on the right side.
Great.
I'm going to recast Detect Magic.
Sure. No magic pops up except the staff you're holding onto that has a strong necrotic aura from it.
What are we looking for, Etri?
I don't know. I don't think we have to look anymore because we kind of have a staff that we can destroy.
And everyone can see this
A what?
great black, like ashen staff that pulsates, and as Ronan is holding on to it, there's like drops of blood that comes from it occasionally.
That is so cool. There's no way we can destroy that.
Before we destroy it,
I would definitely get rid of it.
The forest folk are dead. That's the only thing that's going to keep them here if they are still here.
It's totally not
Well,
cursed.
hold
Look
on.
at it. It's brilliant.
Alexander,
Pretty
do you have a way to figure out what this is?
I do, but I need a gem in order to be able to do that.
Well,
So we can hold on to it until I get the gem that I need. But I really think that
if you're not,
if you do
Okay.
not hang on to that
You-
consistently.
Do you guys really want to destroy this? Like, really,
do you
really
want to leave here?
I do, but what if this is like some super duper powerful, amazing, destructive magic?
That's probably why
This
it should
goddamn
be destroyed.
magic!
Let's see first if I can control those twig blight things. What are those blighty things, perhaps? Maybe it's
Sure. You
them.
arcane people try to control them. If it doesn't work
I bet
or
Ronan
has
can
an
do
ill
it.
effect,
This is the first time I have ever thought I would say this. I'm more with Itri on this one. I'm all open to
Okay.
seeing
Let
where-
Ronan
yeah, I know
try,
this is quite
please.
nice. Yeah, you go.
Is this a
go ahead.
basement area? Is this made out of stone or is it still wood?
The
I guess it
basement
doesn't really matter.
basement
Yeah.
is made of stone. It's a stone floor.
Okay. Can I try casting Firebolt on the
There-
stone floor through this? Like it's an arcane focus?
You do not manage to use this as an arcane focus, though I don't know. Does Firebolt have a material component to it? No.
No, it
you're
doesn't.
aware
Okay,
of the
well-
fact that only spells with material components require.
I guess a
material
minor
focus.
illusion.
A minor illusion.
I'll
Okay.
try casting a box.
Yeah, and you not using the arcane focus that you usually use, you are unable to perform the spell.
Huh. Okay.
What is your arcane focus, by the way? The book? No.
It would be a book that I have where I keep all my spells.
Right. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So you guys really want to destroy this thing?
I can see this as the only option, keeping the blights here. All of the forest folk are dead inside of this house.
So you don't think the blights will leave naturally because we killed the forest folk? You think it's because of this?
If you really want to tell, let's head up to the second floor and take a look.
Sure.
Could I-
I on the staircase, so I'm going up that. Bye.
Could I try making an Arcana check to see?
I found a
If they
staircase. I opened the door.
If there is what?
I'm going upstairs.
Can I try making an Arcana check to see if this would be the reason why the blights are staying?
Sure. Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Whew.
You feel indeed that there seems to be. you get the sense that there is a connection with this and the.
Well, God damn it.
And
Okay,
the
you know what? Okay, I'm gonna cast a bonfire on the floor here and just toss it in there.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
Uh,
so sad.
you.
It's so
I guess
sad.
Etri will turn around when he hears bonfire being cast.
Is Alex walking upstairs?
Yeah,
I
I think so.
start
It's
to
up here.
follow you guys to go
Okay.
see,
Alex,
and then I
then
just
turns
turn
around.
around like, I'm not dealing with this. Whatever.
Alex leaves the group again. And Azim is also walking upstairs.
Azim was going to look.
Okay, Azim is going upstairs to look at the blights.
Okay.
Or what are your plans, Alex and Azim?
Uh,
Oh.
Azim just had to step away, so
Yeah.
Alex was just. This was a new staircase, and he didn't know where it went, so he just
Mhm.
goes
Oh.
upstairs and pops out in the
Yeah,
in the room that they were all just kind of chilling in. And he's like, "Oh,
yeah.
all right,
There is another door there.
there is."
You find it's a way out, but also in that room specifically, you see bare hooks on the walls, shelves that hold pairs of stained wooden sandals with oversized soles. Both.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back.
There are iron brackets. Wait. There's a. Okay, there's a beam there, but yeah, no. There are. It seems like a closet, like whatever you need when you go outside.
Okay.
And what was Azim doing as he goes upstairs?
I just wanted to see what's in this room.
Huh?
I'm curious.
Oh, sure.
Just wanted to see what.
Yeah, you find a room that where glass is made. Bottles that have various tools. Wooden rack full of freshly blown glass bottles, and a hearth built into the southwest corner. What?
Are there any tinker's tools here?
Tinker's tools. You would. It's glass blowers tools, not tinker's tools.
That's alright.
Yeah.
I'll leave that. Everybody else is going like outside or not?
No. Everyone else stayed downstairs, except Alex, who went up and exploring.
Alex went up exploring. Oh, there he is. I see him.
Yeah.
Alex went.
As
Hey,
your eyes
look.
meet.
So Alex
Found where
holds
the
up a
staircase
hand.
goes.
Me too, but you guys probably already discovered that. Look, I'm sorry I came off like a dick. I apologize. I've been through a
Really
lot
did,
since I've got here, and
I can tell.
I took it out on you. I did. My sister died pretty much as soon as we got here, and I felt her take her last breath, and I'm still kind of dealing with that, and I lashed out at you, and I apologize.
Apology accepted. Anybody who I would have considered family is also dead at the hands of werewolves. Funnily
I'm
enough. So, yeah. I understand what it means to feel hurt by something, especially something that is considerably traumatic, as they were the only earthly attachment I had in this life. So frankly, yeah, I get it. But as much as I'm sure you now understand, it doesn't give you the right to take that. Now,
I understand.
other than the could care less, really. They're all very different than what I'm used to. And thus far have been most useful business assets. Provided you prove to do the same, I couldn't care less the way you act, as long as you're not constantly a dick.
Well,
to me.
Same
If
goes
it-
for
no,
you.
If there's somebody who loves it, then by all means, you know. But yeah, sure. Apology accepted.
Cool. If we're going to be travel companions for a while, I'd rather us be on good terms than bad terms. So.
I personally could care less, but okay, sure. This
Well-
kind of bad.
Alexander just kind of shrugs and says, when it comes to really down to survival, you need to care about each other, because I can tell you the people downstairs can keep you alive.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, no, very familiar.
Yeah, but if you don't show them any respect, both of the little ones will hit you. And one of them stabs a lot harder than the other.
Sorry. One moment. That was just me. There we go. Cool. Right. Sorry.
Just worth keeping
well.
in the back of your mind. And Ronan is not afraid to set anything really on fire. So.
I don't know why you're
Pyromaniac.
friendly with the other members of the party.
Well,
You
hold up. I'm not threatening you. I'm just making you aware. We all need to work together as a
No,
team if we want to get out of here. So.
I've been traveling with them for a little while now.
As you're
Yeah.
in the middle of this conversation, and Ronan throws the staff into the bonfire that's burning on the stone floor. It takes you a while, and you start thinking like, "Oh, this can't be broken." But then there is a crack in the staff as it starts throwing this large cacophony, or this large amount of blood that just flies all over the room, and you hear a screech coming from outside of the winery, which Azim and Alexander also hear. The whole vineyard, it seems, gives a cry of pain.
Etri just like points and looks up, like, see? That's how we did it.
Okay. You're right, Tetri.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you could not have the power well wielded inside of this staff.
It is very disappointing, but whatever. We get money.
Also, I'm now covered in blood, so we're definitely getting back, taking a bath and relaxing for as much as we can for a couple days.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Whatever is in Kresk.
We should
And
actually
I'm
have-
gonna start heading up.
Mm-hmm. Sure thing. You walk up these stairs, find yourself in a glass blower's workshop with Azim standing just outside the door.
Hello.
Hey. What the fuck was that?
We solved the problem.
Oh, nice.
He solved the problem.
Ronan walks up with a little frown on his face.
It took some sacrifice.
As Irene is standing
Ronan.
by herself in the basement.
So I'm.
She's just scarred by the blood everywhere.
There's blood all over. I'm like wiping it off a bit. There's like a little tear that creeps out because that cool staff is gone.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I forgot to move myself. Did we all go upstairs
Yeah,
to look at things?
everyone left. Maybe, because I'm thinking you are a cleric of the trickster domain. Maybe you want to do some trickery in here.
Well, I'll take a bottle of wine and just sort of like, just sort of wipe
Okay.
the blood off me, grab a bottle of wine, and then
You grab a
I
bottle of,
probably should take a couple swigs of it while it's still cool before it has to go in my bag.
It's very, very nice. Though you grab a bottle, and it's a bottle of purple grape mash.
Purple grape mash.
Yeah.
Great.
Let me just add that to my inventory. And then I'll go upstairs again,
Yeah.
where the screeching was coming from.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's purple grape mash number 3 even.
Purple grape mash number 3.
That's a
Damn.
quality number right
That's
there.
a good one.
Excuse me, Azim.
First 2 sucked. This
Hello,
was
Alex.
better.
Sorry.
Hello, Etri.
Purple Grape number 3 has 2 Mambo number 5 vibes.
I'm gonna carefully open the door, unbar it and such.
Mm-hmm. You open the door, and actually, there would be some blights right in here that are now lying dead on the ground
Oh shit.
in this slot.
I'm
area.
confidently walking out now.
Mm-hmm. And you don't. Do you walk all the way into the vineyard with confidence?
I'm
Come on
going
in.
to
Come on, Irene.
step out to
Hello,
about here
yay.
and then take a look around me.
Yeah, make a perception check. Mambo number 5 is also great. You look out and you can see shapes of these blights that are lying by the vines, not moving.
I will confidently walk back to the Raven people.
Yeah, you actually, as you start walking, you can see by the fence that is outside of the vineyard, your horses are still there, and you can see the familiar face of this would be the man you encountered the first time, who is looking at the vineyard and noticing you confidently walking through the vineyard, and goes, "Oh, have you done it?"
It would appear so.
It would indeed.
And I do apologize through the forest folk and through our need to deal with them. Some items within have been damaged.
I hope that we can repair it, but the important part is that we can access our winery again. I thank you very much. And he sort of gestures to the others who have seemingly been hiding by the outskirts of the forest, and you can see the whole family come out, looking out at you all who exit the winery.
Do we get a round of applause?
No, but they do look very relieved. Indeed, you look like a grape. That is
This
true.
is making me want to go back and take stuff if they're not going to be grateful.
But let's see here. They join you and say, please come and join us. We should celebrate this. I can cook us something good to eat, and tonight our home is your home.
That sounds lovely.
That
I would
does sound
like to
pretty
do
good. Not to sound overly shrewd, but is there a particular payment for this job, or
I'm sorry, what did you say?
is there any particular payment for this job, or?
one of the men in this group of people goes, well, we can arrange a payment for this, of course. This is a great deed indeed that you have done today. Let's talk over a meal, shall we?
Sure. I didn't want to sound like a dick. It's just like we've killed a lot of bad guys today.
Mm-hmm. Says, and we are extremely grateful for that. And he gives you a smile and leads you back into the winery if you follow with him, or the whole family going in there. And again, you see the old man of maybe 60 or 65, something like that. He would have actually not been the one who called you into the forest. It would have been the 40 or so year old man who seems to be sort of taking the role of interacting with you the most at this stage, at least. There is another. So there's the man. He introduces himself as Adrian. Adrian. And then the old man says that his name is Davian. There is a woman, Stefania, and with her, it seems like there are a couple. There's a man named Dog, and then there is a group of children, or rather a boy of 14 named Claudio, a boy of 8 named Martin, a boy of 5 named Vigo, and then there is a 1-year-old named Yolanda, a girl that is in the arms of this woman in this group of people. Let's see here. So that I don't miss anyone. And there is also Elvir, a man who is Elvir is another man in this family of people, and they take you up to the dining room and the kitchen, and Elvir starts. No, actually, Dog starts cooking some food and making some stew for you all. But he does note the lack of recipe books there, and points to you. Says, "Would you know anything of my books? Did any of you?"
You own books?
Possibly take the cookbooks I have here. They're missing. Do you know anything of that?
What's a book?
How do you cook a book? Is that a magic thing?
No, it's a book
Sorry, I'm not.
with recipes.
What is a book? I've never heard of this contraption.
I'm aware of what a book is. I just think people would keep recipes in it. Like, spells, I understand, but recipes you'd usually keep them
Okay.
like a scroll or like a parchment.
So, I guess Azim, Irene, and Ronan should make deception checks.
Yeah. Are we considered to be helping one another?
Oh God.
I mean,
What
I don't know.
books?
Fitting.
Yikes!
I don't know what books are.
Like,
I'm dumb.
I don't know what a book is, as I
What
looked
is-
up my spell
Oh my
book.
God.
What is this book?
You guys
As-
are all backing each other up
yeah.
horribly.
It's horribly.
It's this situation where he kind of looks at you like, I don't know anything about these books, and everyone's like talking on each other's mouths like, what book? What books? What books? And then someone is like struggling with hiding the books that they have taken. Books? No, I don't have
He
any.
just has the book.
As
It's just like
as-
on the book.
as Alexander walks in the back and hears all the squabbles about the books, he throws his hand up behind everybody and says, "Sir, they're actually with me. I have a high priority when it comes to books, and I wanted to keep them safe from being destroyed by any of the creatures within here." And I will reach into my bag and I will pull out the 3 cookbooks that Azim had given me, and I will hand them over to him as if they are the most precious things on the planet.
Yeah, make a deception check as well, because nothing was there anymore to destroy them. He looks at you and says, "Oh well, that is most kind of you. Thank you." Looks
+10? What the?
yeah.
Knowledge is power, sir. Even when it comes for something as simple as a delicious meal, it is important that we keep all
Simple?
of that safe.
Oh, I see you haven't cooked a lot. It is quite the art, indeed.
These are your books. I would never open them without your permission.
Well, I don't mind you looking in them. I just don't want to lose them. As he proceeds with cooking some food, and he will be he's like looking to make sure that everyone's satisfied. So he's like asking you kind of what you want, like any preferences, any allergies, any food, restrictions, and accommodates them.
I'm allergic to bullshit.
Oh. Whoa.
I'm kidding. I'm not. I just had to do that.
So Etri says, "I'm allergic to bullshit," and just
No.
scans the room, looking at everyone suspiciously.
I would prefer to keep away from meats, yes.
He says, I will make something vegetarian then. That is all good.
I wouldn't think there are any. Here, I am allergic to void creatures.
To what?
Void creatures, creatures of the void.
Don't quite
Typically-
follow.
That exist in dark.
Void creatures.
Essentially like living shadow. I tried eating one once, didn't well.
That is not something we have here. So,
Didn't know
You're
if they
safe.
exist, 'cause
and
I wouldn't really given what we faced already.
and as Irene mentions pies, I think Ronan's ears like visibly perk up.
Oh no, Alex has some.
And
Wait,
Alex,
Yeah, and Ronan has 2 more slices of grounded potato pie.
yeah,
I have 2 slices in total left of pie.
yeah.
I think mine is potato pie as well. Yeah, 2 pieces of potato pie left.
Mm-hmm. Alex, you notice with the talk of pie that
Drooling a little.
Ronan is drooling and looking extremely jittery, more than he was last time you talked about pies with him. He looks like he's starting to scratch his arm. Anyone got any?
So does this mean I'm eating a pie right now? One of my
Uh,
slices? Or no?
well, I mean, you kind of feel tempted to do that, but you don't feel like forced to
I
do
don't.
so.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do.
You need to ration those, so you know.
I do. I'm
Yeah.
trying. I need to save it.
Yeah. You made it a evening habit.
It's that snack before bed.
Yeah, it's the snack before bed. Yeah, but you have a conversation with this group of people. What do you speak of with them?
Everything. Anything. Have normal
Yeah,
conversations.
Yeah.
Where we came from. What life is like over here. Stuff like that.
Honestly, yeah. As you he's more than happy just to have a normal fucking conversation for once.
Yeah, and like not too far into the meal, the all the children are kind of like, so can we go and play now? And the oldest of them says, we can take Yolanda with us and we'll take care of her. Can we please? And you can see Adrian look at them and say, "Oh, well, of course we are celebrating today, so you can do whatever you want to, as long as you don't go outside and find trouble." And the children sort of run away and have their playtime.
Irene looks so tempted to go with them.
You can.
Alexander looks down at Irene. It's like, and kind of gives her the head gesture of like, go have fun.
All right, yeah, she's gonna go run off with them. Do I still have that donkey head?
So
Yeah,
Did
crushed
we ever
one?
pick it up or did it get crushed?
Hey,
I picked it up and
Yeah, I think Azim picked it up as he left. Or
It
as
is
he went up the
crushed, but I
stairs.
think we have it.
Yeah, it's
so-
not. It's not.
that's demented.
It's not completely crushed. It has some cracks, and it would be like a part of the head is missing, or you'd have to glue it back, and you do have some glue. Though
It looks horrifying.
yeah, it is quite horrifying. Up there. But you run with the children.
I'll entertain them with my terrifying mask.
Yeah.
on like chasing down a monster, like I'm going to get you.
Yeah. And the if anyone is interested in wine, Elvire would sort of happily take you down to the wine cellar and sort of present you with the wines and notice that some bottles are gone, but that's fine.
And there's a bunch of blood on the floor.
And a bunch of blood on the floor. Yeah.
And a bunch of blood on the floor, and says, "Oh, I guess someone has to take care of that." But says, "Yes, this winery is quite the beautiful place to craft wine. It is essential in the life, the day-to-day life of a Barovian, as people here are, well, especially the people who don't have a soul, they really don't have much else but wine to fulfill their needs, their happiness."
So while all of this is going on, I'm pretty sure Etri has like completely gone full introvert and is just kind of sitting there not really talking unless asked like a specific question and just watching everything.
Yeah.
But he will make one comment to Alex You know, I never really thought that I would be saying this, but nice to see you back.
It's good to be back. And I look forward to finding a way out of here with you guys. We got into this mess together. We need to get out of it together.
Mm.
I stand up and I kind of give Etri a little nod, and I follow the guy through the winery, just mentally taking notes as he's talking about like how wine is made and things of that nature.
Yeah,
just
right, exactly.
more fascinated and collecting more knowledge.
Yeah. And the children, as they're playing with you, Irene, one of them asks hold on. Viggo would ask, the 5-year-old boy, asks you, are you also one of the forest folk?
Oh, that's a difficult question. See, this big stick kind of makes me that cool.
That cool.
But I'm not quite like them. I'm not one of the bad ones. Let's put it that way.
Oh, but are you one of the good ones then?
I'm one of the best ones.
Yes.
Oh, so you are a forest folk.
Don't tell anybody that. I don't think I am a forest folk. Let's just play. She's gonna try to like distract because she's afraid they're gonna like think that she's one of the forest folk that attacked with the blights and all that stuff.
So Claudio, the oldest of the boys, kind of says, I see that you're kind of don't recognize, but you see some of the forest folk are like you, look like you. So, but they're not all bad. It's just that these were.
Yeah. And, well, I'm not from here, so.
Oh. Well, where are you from then?
Well, it seems like a world away. And I'll sort of like explain where she used to live and all of her adventures back home.
Hmm. And you really have sun that shines in the sky?
Oh yeah, it comes up every day.
Like every day?
Every single day. Except for when it's cloudy.
Oh. But that's like here, but it's cloudy every day here.
Yeah, exactly. So, here is kind of like a bad day there.
Oh. Okay.
But there's mostly good days.
Well, I wish to go to where you come from one day. And the 8-year-old Martin goes, me too!
Oh, this is awesome. I'm going to lead all these children to this out of here. Yes.
Viggo
I am sure you will get out of here one day.
I will tell my dad that we're going out.
Oh, please don't run off by yourself. That's not safe. Perhaps when you're older, things will be better here. Or you could make them better here. And if they're not, then you could go somewhere else.
Uh-huh. Cool.
He's just not listening anymore. He's so amazed by the idea of a son.
Yeah. It's you continue playing and they're questioning you about your past or your outside of Barovia life.
I tell them like great stories about all these adventures that I've allegedly gone on.
Mm-hmm.
I'll like act it out with the donkey head.
Make a performance.
And then I like shot him, and then this, and And there we go. Yeah.
They are absolutely enchanted
Yes.
by your stories. Um, yeah, they are in love with you. As you tell them the stories, they're all like stopped whatever they were doing or not paying attention. Like
They're like helping me act it out.
yeah,
Like, okay,
oh, yeah.
you're the goblin over here, and you're the
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I'd like to ask the guy who's touring me a question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you have any documentation or more specifically books, but I'll really take anything at this point, about the history of your area?
What I don't really hold a library here, but what are you interested? Perhaps I could help you answer your questions.
Well, I'm, as you heard from our stories earlier, not from around here, so just trying to get some general knowledge, lay of the land, maybe some history about it. Just trying to learn whatever I can learn at this point.
Well, the land is ruled by one Strahd von Zarevich from his castle that he calls Ravenloft. We are on the western side of Barovia at the moment, it's been like this since I was born in this world. I don't know how long it's been. It's been long enough for the old people even to forget a time before this land. Well, I guess some history relating to the winery I could tell you. I have heard of this, the name Wizards of Wine, peculiar name. The people of the land believe that the winery was crafted by a wizard long ago.
Do you know anything else about the wizard, or did he or she, did the wizard ever do anything to enhance the wines? Is that part of the winemaking process?
No. I'll let you in on a small tidbit of a secret, but have it be between you and I.
Okay.
It was a person who came to these lands long ago, and there were powerful beings living here who granted this woman who came to the lands a collection of gems. And these gems had the power of fertilizing land and making it into wine of high quality. And that is how the wine is being made in this vineyard, in this winery.
Are all the gems here, or are they scattered?
Well, and he kind of looks around, doesn't see anyone. He says, see, there's the problem. The gems are stolen by the same folk that you fought when you entered here. You've done a lot for us, and I don't want to burden you with anything else, but currently this winery is not producing any wine because we don't have the means to do so.
I see. Do you require all the gems to function properly?
He says, well, you see here we've got Red Dragon Crush, and we've got Purple Grape Mash number 3. They are produced by different gems.
I see.
There is also one that was lost. I don't even know when. It was a long time ago. That one I don't even know where to look for. And we used to have a wine called Champagne du Stomp. But,
was that functioned by a yellow gem?
A yellow gem? Why would it be yellow?
I don't know. You have purple, you have red.
It's
champagne, thinking yellow or clear.
It's a green gem.
Green gem.
But if you were interested in helping us go back into the business of producing wine for the people of Barovia, the gem that produces Purple Grape Mash number 3 was taken to Yester Hill, south of here. I know not what the forest folk want with it, but we have found that some hunters from Berez have informed us of this collection of forest folk that have gathered by Yester Hill. And the Red Dragon Crush would be found at the swamps of Berez. But I warn you, those swamps are occupied by a very powerful being by the name Baba Lusaga. I would recommend treading carefully there.
I see. And what about the green gem that makes the champagne?
I don't know. It was stolen years ago. And we have been unable to find where it may be.
I see. Well, I can't promise anything if our travels take us to to those sections and we run across the gem. We will definitely return it to you as it is your property.
That would be appreciated.
So tell me more about the process of making wine, and then I will lead him back from that conversation to this.
Yeah,
back to the wine.
So mostly it's the gem that does it.
Conversation end.
Yeah, that's all. No, he tells you of the picking the grapes and all that. Is anyone else having conversations at the dinner or anywhere else as you
I'm
Azim,
just only thinking of pie.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Azim would have. As Alexander's having this little tour of the place. Azim's kind of watching, kind of probably just leaning on one of the windowsills, just kind of watching the kids play.
Mm-hmm.
That bracket including Irene.
Yeah, the children. Yeah, that's
Irene is a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I mentioned earlier, he's kind of just watching with, first of all, like a solemn expression, which then curls into this barely noticeable ghost of a smile. Because you don't really get this when you live in a monastery of like very strict monks. Just playing around and being stupid for the sake of being stupid isn't really a thing. So it's kind of just watching this happen. It's a nice change of pace.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't really want to get involved because he's that sort of person, really. He's never been raised to be that sort of person. But he kind of just watches with this little smile and just kind of enjoys watching this small little part of the world go by.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's a nice change of pace.
Yeah. It is indeed a very clear family life, as eventually Dog would have come to fetch the kids and mistakes Irene for one of them, and you all just march in a line to go and sleep.
Do I get tucked into bed?
Yeah.
No, correct. I'm just cool with it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. It's most like.
It's been a good day. She's just reverting to her childhood self.
Yeah, it's very much
Trauma? What trauma?
right.
I like the idea that everybody's like all the kids get tucked into bed, and like the mum leaves the room and has to go through our room to get to like the hallway or something, and just see Irene looking at her with like the most happy childish expression.
Yeah.
So it's just the same process.
Yeah. What would Ronan be doing besides thinking about pies?
I wouldn't imagine him doing much. Probably just recounting on his great adventures, talking about how he's a great wizard and can probably beat Strudel in a one-on-one fight. Stuff like that.
That gets plenty of laughs.
Telling tales of great exaggerated stories at the dinner table while thinking of pie.
And you do get, because I think you got the tale of the wizard by the first Vistani camp, of the mighty wizard who gathered an army and failed to defeat Strahd. Where you said you were Ronan the Mighty and you could do better. And they kind of warn you, telling you that that this may be a bad idea, that it's been attempted previously. But,
nah, not by me.
Hey, you know what Ronan should read as a bedtime story?
What is that?
The book.
There is the book.
I want to do that when we're like all awake and around.
Yeah,
Which I guess we are right now. But we're at dinner right now.
I mean, like this is sort of the procedure of the night. You could finish dinner, and they show you rooms that you can have.
Let's all have a sleepover and watch as I decipher this book.
You could.
Hearing that reminds me of the inventory that I have for the book collection I'm building for Alex. I actually have a first edition poetry and stories. Can I read a story to the children and Irene as they fall asleep?
I mean, sure, but then if Irene falls asleep, let's say that this happens after, when it's like sleepy time, and at some point maybe Ronan gathers, says to Irene, we just gotta go and see if we can find.
We'll take the children with us.
Take the children with you.
Exactly. They'll never know.
Yeah.
Kidnap all the children.
Yeah. So do you want to do that?
Big ol' yikes.
No.
Do we want to kidnap the children?
No.
No.
Do you want to take the book and read it, decipher it?
Oh. Yeah, if everyone's around, or at least majority of us is around. I don't want to do it by myself.
Probably later in the evening.
Yeah. Like it could be later in the evening. We don't have to do everything and like play through every moment of the night. But at some point, you gather everyone around and start deciphering the book. And you can make an Arcana check to do so.
Oh, yes, okay. I need to get expertise in this.
I don't.
19?
Yeah, I guess you could take a feat, maybe.
Yeah, I'm planning on taking a feat since I have a 19 intelligence. I'm gonna get like that
Ooh.
guild expert where I can boost that to 20 and expertise in Arcana.
Yeah.
That's 3 levels.
You spend, because you have deciphered half of the chapter. You spend the second couple of hours deciphering with everyone waiting to see what happens. And this is a perfect time to end the session as you are all transported into the book once more. You stand just before the front gates of a curtained wall, so colossal that the largest of giant kind could pass through with ease. The wall is nearly 50 feet in height, interrupted by a squared turrets that rise even higher. The wall is further dwarfed by the rounded towers of the keep overhead, the tallest soaring easily 3 times the height of the gates. Weighted hooves clop through the dirt and across the wood and stone behind you, the most distant of which still trod across a seemingly infinite bridge as you are on a wagon going toward a familiar castle. And that is where we're gonna end this session.
Nice.
Nice.
Yay.
All right.
Very good.
So, with that, I will end the stream. So, anyone watching this, thank you for watching and happy dungeon delving. Say goodbye to you two.